Okay, so we have all heard about the freshman 15. Many of us have suffered it, right? But now we're talking about the quarantine 15. Nutritionist Deborah is with us this morning to talk about how can we avoid this? Because I'm running to my pantry way too often here, Deb, and I know a lot of other people are too.
Right, right. And the reason why we're running to the pantry is carbohydrates make us feel so good, because when you have carbohydrates, it increases your serotonin levels. Serotonin is that really wonderful feel-good chemical your body creates that makes you feel relaxed and happy and peaceful. And it comes in the form of Cheez-Its and muffins and cookies and all that good stuff. But all the good things, all those food groups. So yes. And I was on a Zoom call yesterday with a client, and we were talking about the quarantine 15, and she said it's only 15. I'm at about 25 right now. So this is a real issue for people.
Yes. So what can we do? I mean, I heard the phrase, you've got to put on your at-school stomach, because we don't have access to fridges and the pantries when we're at work or school, right? So that's one thing we can do. But how can we make sustainable food that can get us through longer periods of time so we're not running back to the pantry? I think that might be a good way to start.
Yeah, I think that's great. And so one of the best ways to do this is to have an amazing high protein, high fiber, and actually high fat lunch. I've got a couple of examples of how I can put together lunch in about 5 to 10 minutes. The reason why lunch is so important is most of us don't overeat in the morning. That's not when we're getting into the bag of Cheez-Its or having 2 glasses of Chardonnay. It's at about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon when most of us kind of fall apart. So if you have a great lunch that keeps you full for 4 hours, you can get past kind of that witching hour of when you're hitting the pantry. So this is one of my favorite dishes. This is actually an amazing egg, avocado, and bean dish. And so what I've done is I actually use black beans, just canned black beans. S&W is my favorite brand. It adds 7 grams of protein and 10 grams of fiber for half a cup. That's hardly more than your fist. Pop in 2 eggs, which is going to add 12 grams of protein, a good hit of avocado, add a bunch of extra veggies and a lot of chopped herbs. This will keep you full for probably 4 to 5 hours. So,
all right, Deb. What else do you got for us?
Okay, I have my Mediterranean tuna salad. Finally, a use for all that tuna that we bought during quarantine to stack our pantries. And bonus, it's World Tuna Day.
So happy World Tuna Day, Deb.
So love tuna, go through your pantry. I love the tuna with the MSC label, which is Marine Stewardship Council, which basically means it's sustainable, protects our oceans. So this is just a great Mediterranean salad. I've got olives on it. Olives are a fantastic fat source, so include your olives. I also have a lot of avocado. I've got an entire can of tuna, lots of greens. The greens really form an important purpose by adding a good amount of fiber. If there's one thing I've heard from people right now, they're saying, we're just eating so much processed food, we're not getting enough fiber. Fiber slows down how quickly all this food hits your bloodstream. So when it goes slowly into your bloodstream, that means you have nice level energy for the next few hours. If you have something like sweets or a scone or something like that, sugar goes off the charts, super high energy, and then you crash. You want your blood sugar to be level, and this salad will get you there. Big can of tuna on there, fantastic way to go, increase your energy for at least 3 to 4 hours.
And that looks so good. I'm sitting here going, but I love my treats, but I really want to eat that right now, Deb.
I know.
That's amazing.
And then you can have your glass of Chardonnay.
Some good tips from Deborah Enos this morning. Thank you, Deb. And we continue to make your health a priority during the COVID-19 pandemic. If you'd like more information on this story, the recipes as well, and other stories that we're focusing on when it comes to coronavirus, visit q13fox.com/healthyliving. In other health stories, while the coronavirus